I'm gonna go over, I guess, how I replace my cabin air filters in the Acura NSX. This should be the same for any 2017 through 2022. As most of you know, I did buy my NSX brand new, so I've replaced the air filters a fair amount in my ownership. And it's never easy, it's never straightforward, and it's never quick. To replace the cabin air filters in this car, it is a pain. It's a pain in the butt. So I'll show you how I do it. There are a few ways to go about doing it. To me, this is the quickest and easiest. And this is also going to allow me an opportunity to try and fix an interior rattle that's coming from the glove box. And I've worked a lot with my local dealership on it. We thought it was in the glove box door, because whenever you depress the door, the rattle stops. However, we've noticed that when the door is open, it still rattles. And what's happening is there appears to be a rattle behind the glove box itself, where it attaches to the actual chassis of the vehicle. So we're going to try to add some sound deadening to that, and in hopes that it actually fixes the problem. So anyway, let's get started and knock this out. All right, these are the only two tools that you will need. I have a number 2 screwdriver, Phillips, and then an 8mm socket, which you don't need this, but it certainly does come in handy. I saw one of the DIYs online that had some sort of standard socket. I don't I don't know of anything on this car that uses standard instead of metric, but an 8mm is what you'll need. All right, so starting out here, there are 3 screw clips underneath. There's 1, 2, and then the third one over here. And basically, they unscrew with the Phillips screwdriver, but you need to actually hold the side of them to make sure that the whole thing doesn't spin. Now, once you open the glove box, there's also 3 screws up top that you'll take out. But first, we'll start with the interior panel below everything, and that comes out after the screws are out. And here I'm showing you that basically the wire harness is going to stay attached. You could detach it here at this connector that's recessed behind, but you really don't need to. So I just left it on the ground. So after that, we'll take out the screws, and then underneath the glove box, there's also 4 screws that the 8mm comes in handy for. So once everything is out, your glove box literally will be detached at that point. So there's 4 clips going to be back here on the left side of the glove box that you'll need to take out. All right, so I took mine out, and I took out this bar, obviously, because I'm going to work on some sound deadening, but I also took it out to show you a little bit clearer on how to get this stuff out. So you have 3 harnesses that connect right here. So these all have to come out before the glove box will come out, in addition, obviously, to those connections. But in addition to that, there's a clip. As you can see right here, it slides on to this little notch right here. So that just slides off, and then once you have your 3 clips removed, or your 3 connections removed here, and your 4 connections removed from the glove box itself, the glove box then literally slides right out. So now the fun begins. So we have 1 air filter that's right here, and the second one is located behind this. So now we'll remove this guy and get them both in. All right, so this guy is held on by 2 screws, one right here and then one right here. A long screwdriver is your friend, so that you can actually get up in there and correctly remove this. So we'll take this out. All right, so now that this is out, we can just let it rest right there. We don't got to do anything with it, just like this piece we'll leave right there. And next, we'll open these guys up, and it's super simple, like any other air filter. You just have a little latch right here, you press in and twist out. Same on this side, press in, twist out, no big deal. You can see the Honda emblem or Honda logo is always up. Airflow is going to face down because air is going to go from the outside down through these guys right here before it goes out to the cabin. So we'll take a look at this one, see how it looks. It's been a couple years since I've replaced mine. Let me grab a clean one and we can look at it for perspective. Just in case you have never seen how NC1 parts come when you purchase them, they are extremely well packed. This is one of the air filters. Obviously it's in a huge box. Everything is wrapped in this space age foil wrap, even the windshield wiper blades, or in this case an NSX Type S emblem. And I already opened this so that I can show you what it looks like. So obviously new and old. Okay, as we remember, Honda goes regular, not upside down. There you go. And these are exactly the same, doesn't matter which one. You can see there's a little thing right there. That's it. See if this one looks any worse or better. Exactly the same. Okay, so taking a look, the NSX tech did put some velvet on where the metal clips go for the glove box. I'm obviously adding something that's a lot thicker, which you can see. I added a piece there on every single one of the receptacles where all the screws go. This is the part number, and this is what the roll looks like. It's OEM, and then I added a piece on every one of the clips just for safe measure. So we'll put this thing back in, screw it in, connect everything, and then hopefully no more rattles. Short recap. So 1, 2, 3 screws. We have this thing put back. We're going to connect these. Back. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And last piece, this guy. So there are 2 holes back there that have these studs that fit into them. So basically we're going to slide this in. See if I can do it one-handed. Then we're going to take these. So just make sure that they're pulled down, and they should pop right in.